First it was too cold. Now it's too goddamn hot.
So what Benjamin Church was referring in, what it was, now it was way too cold. Now it was way too hot. So now, in the last mission that in the last video, it was technically it was winter time. It was extremely cold. Now we're in July 1755, where it's extremely hot and mild in the summer.
Where's your boy Lee gone off to?
So we're in present-day Western Pennsylvania. I'm saying we're near Pittsburgh, PA.
I imagine the Bulldogs not
We're not,
pleased after
and there's actually a city in suburban Pittsburgh named Braddock, PA, and it was named after Edward Braddock. And yes, Edward Braddock was a real person, so just keep that in mind when we do the Braddock expedition.
which would give us a man inside. Precisely.
Alright, now I gotta dismount the horse and speak to Haytham and Ziio. So that's the lady that we want to talk to.
I see you've been busy.
All these men are from many different tribes, united in their desire to see Braddock sent away. The Abenaki, the Lenape, Shawnee.
And you? Who do you stand for?
Myself.
What would you have me do?
Will you help the others to prepare? Follow. They come.
So that gentleman on the right is George Washington, who we saw in the last video.
No doubt, many wonder why it is we push so far west. These are wild lands, as yet untamed and unsettled. But it shall not always be so. In time, our holdings will no longer suffice. And that day is closer than you think. We must ensure our people have ample room to grow and further prosper, which means we need more land. The French understand this and endeavor to prevent such growth. They skirt around our territory, erecting forts and forging alliances, awaiting the day they might.
So here we are. So we have to kill one of our targets to disguise ourselves as a British soldier. So now we have to clear the scout camp. And I'm thinking, I just got a better weapon that I might use. So the guys in red were obviously British, but the Edward Braddock was under Britain. So now Haytham is disguising himself as a British soldier, and really he would be on the French side. Alright, so now we have to troll our way to Braddock's, where Edward Braddock is located. So we are going where the green light is telling us to go.
Sir, you are.
So that's Edward Braddock right there.
Edward. Not so fun on the other end of the barrel, is it?
Look out!
So the gray means that they were French. And this was part of the French and Indian War.
Sir.
And the Indian was mainly British, and Britain won that war. France lost its territory. So technically speaking, The war ended in 1763. And now we have to ride on our horse. We have to destroy the powder carts. Let's skip that. All we have to do is assassinate Edward Braddock. So Edward Braddock was born in Scotland around January of 1695. And this is where he gets stopped.
I never took you for a coward, Edward.
Come on then!
Washington shot his horse.
I always knew it would be the end of you. Is the end of you.
Don't. Hurry before he gets away. I said go!
I don't deserve this! You're a hypocrite, Haytham!
I'm sorry, Edward, but you forced my hand.
Got Edward Braddock, and he is down. And here comes the first memory corridor of Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered on this channel.
Why, Haytham?
Your death opens a door. It's nothing personal. Well, maybe just a little personal. Bit of pain in my arse, after all.
But we are brothers in arms.
Once, perhaps. No longer.
Do you think I've forgotten what you did? All those innocents slaughtered, and for what? It does not engender peace to cut your way to resolution.
Wrong. Whether we applied the sword more liberally and more often, the world would be a better place than it is today.
In this instance,
So he finally kills Edward Braddock. So keep in mind when we get to the memory corridors, when you assassinate a main antagonist in the Assassin's Creed games, most of those people were actually once real. So in the date and the place and date of their death in the game is always very accurate. So just keep that in mind, like you just saw right now. Edward Braddock died in July of 1755 in present-day nearby Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And they display it very accurate in the game. And this is really cool because Assassin's Creed, everything looks almost realistic from historic society. So just keep that in mind. So now, this is going to end Sequence 3 of Assassin's Creed 3. This is going to end Haytham's story. And now we move on to his son's Connor, which Connor was an only child. He is seen on the cover of the game.
No.
And that wraps it up, everybody. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for more content in the near later future. And we'll see you guys next time. Have a great Thanksgiving tomorrow. And we'll see you guys soon. Peace out. Have a great Wednesday evening, everybody.